Story we worked on today, or we read today, was called Silver the Collie Dog. Who can tell me what happened in that story? What happened in this story, Silver the Collie Dog? Ezekiel, what happened? What happened in the story, Ezekiel? Do you remember or don't remember, Ezekiel? No? Who can help Ezekiel out? What happened in this story that we read today? What was going on in this story? Christopher. Christopher, what happened in the story? And what was the surprise for, Christopher? Do you remember? Very good. So there was a boy named Christopher, and his parents, it was their anniversary. So he wanted to surprise them by getting a dog, right? A collie dog. Let's take a look at question number one. Why does Christopher make the phone call when he is alone in the living room? Why does Christopher make the phone call when he's alone in the living room? A. He doesn't want to bother the other people in his family. B. He doesn't want to get in trouble. C. He wants to surprise his parents. Or D. He's afraid the dog won't be there yet. Bailey, which answer choice did you think was the best? A, B, C, or D? C. He wants to surprise his parents. Okay, where's our proof? Where is our proof that shows us it's answer choice C? Okay, so at the end, his mom is talking with him and says, "Before you surprise us." So did they know that they were going to get the dog, Haley? No. So it was a surprise. Answer choice C is a great answer choice. He wants it to be a surprise. He doesn't want them to know what this gift is going to be. So it makes sense that he would call when they're not around. That way they can't hear what the surprise is going to be. Question 2. Christopher enters the garage slowly because blank. A. His parents are busy working in the garage. B. He doesn't want to bother his parents while they're working. C. He's afraid his parents will ask him to work also. Or D. He doesn't know how his parents will react. Alexa, what did you think? A, B, C, or D? Okay, he doesn't know how his parents will react. Okay, why do you think it was answer choice D? What is our proof? Okay, slowly enters the garage. Well, he does enter it slowly. What's happening when he goes into the garage? Okay, his dad and his mom are working. Well, some of our answer choices say that he doesn't want to bother them, but does Christopher ever go, sorry, I know that you're working. Does he leave when he sees they're working? No. I'm just asking you. That when he sees they're working, does he go, I'm sorry, I didn't know you were working. I'll tell you later. Or does he just tell them? He just tells him. So he doesn't seem super worried that they're working, right? Does he ever say anything like, oh no, what if they make me work? No, he doesn't say anything like that either. So I agree with you. I think answer choice D is the best one because the other answer choices don't have any proof. He doesn't say, "Oh, I'm sorry, I'll come back later." He doesn't go, "Oh man, they're gonna make me do something." So he knows they're working, but he wants to tell them anyway. But you're right. If he knew, if he knew that they were going to be excited, I think he'd probably like run in there, like, "Mom, Dad, guess what I did?" But how do you think they might react if it was you, Alexa, and you were gonna tell mom or dad, "Hey, I bought a new dog. It's gonna be here today." Would you know for sure how they were gonna react, if they would be happy or angry or sad or anything? Yeah, how do you think they would react? Oh, okay, I see. So they would have different reactions. So I wonder if he thought the same thing. I wonder if he thought, oh, maybe, mom will be happy and dad will be upset. Or maybe the other way around. Dad will be happy, mom will be upset. But since he doesn't know, he's kind of like walking in slowly. So that way, I don't know, maybe he's nervous. C. Purpose of the slanted text in brackets is to blank. So slanted just means that the words aren't straight up and down, that they're kind of like leaning sideways. So we have a couple of examples of this. Christopher sits alone in his living room with a telephone in his hand. He's talking to a man on the phone. We have this one. Later that afternoon, the phone rings. Christopher runs excitedly to answer the phone. Another here. Christopher slowly enters the garage. Dad is working and his mother is standing nearby, handing tools to his dad. And then we've got a couple of short ones. Sheepishly, looking at the floor. Surprised. Quickly explaining and grinning. Let's look at our answer choice. Answer choice A says that the slanted text is there to let the reader know about the surprise. Answer choice B says that it's there to let the audience know what is happening off stage. C says that it's there to give the characters directions so they know what to do and how to say their lines. Or D says that it's there to let the reader know the characters are thinking. Who can tell me what answer choice they thought was the best? Was it answer choice A, answer choice B, answer choice C, or answer choice D? Which one do you think was the best? What do you think, Nakai? What answer choice did you pick? A, B, C, or D? Oh, Nakai disconnect. Who can tell me? What answer choice did you pick? A, B, C. Alexa, B. Let the audience know what is happening off stage. Okay, not a bad, not a bad answer choice. So this story, this passage for today, isn't just a regular piece of writing. This would be like a play. So, Alexa, what happens in a play? How is a play different from just a regular book? But a book could be about fairy tales too, right? So how is a play different from a book? Noah, you think you know? How is a play different from a book? In a book. Ooh, Noah, take your hand. Kiss your brain. Excellent answer. You're absolutely right. In a play, there's not just one person reading it. There's a bunch of different actors, right? and they have to read their lines and they have to act and pretend like all of this stuff is really happening. Yes, Jaylene.
And it also
You're right. You're right. So in a book, a regular book, if you're going to be reading it, you don't have to do anything, right? You can just sit in a chair and get real comfy and just read. In a play, you have to act it out, which means people are standing up, they're moving around, and they're pretending all this stuff is happening. So we know that this is a play. Part of the thing that gives that away is if you look at the beginning of most of our lines, it tells you who's talking. Christopher, train station worker, Christopher. That's important for a play because you need to know when it's your turn to talk. If you were an actor in this play, like Noah said, there's not just one person. So if you're an actor in the play, you need to know when it's your turn to talk and when it's someone else's turn to talk. That way the audience isn't confused and going, how come Noah's saying everything? It should be one person and then usually someone else might say something. And then it might be your turn next, or you might have to wait after another person. But you need to know who is saying what. You also need to know how to act, right? Because it wouldn't be a very good play if people just went up there and they looked into the audience and they didn't move and they just read everything like they were a robot. If they said, Mom, Dad, I bought you a dog for your anniversary. And then Mom or Dad went, oh wow, Christopher, that's surprising. You went, I'm glad you like it. Does it really sound like anyone was surprised or happy? No. Or if it was a sad part of the play, if the person went up there and the actor just stood in the middle of the stage and went, hoo hoo hoo, so sad. My heart is broken. No one would believe them. So the actors need to know how to act and what to say. Return. So answer choice B is not a bad answer choice because it does talk about a play, but there's one big problem I have with answer choice B. Let the audience know what is happening off stage. Off stage, if I look at the very beginning of that, off, it means what is happening not on the stage. So it could be off on the side, it could be behind the stage, something that the audience can't see. But if it's something the audience can't see, they're not supposed to know about it. If one of the actors has to leave the stage and go change into a different costume, the audience isn't supposed to see that, right? Because then they would know, hey, that one guy from the last scene is a different person now? What do you mean? They leave the stage to go change their costume. That way the audience doesn't know it's the same person playing two different characters. The audience isn't supposed to know what happens off stage. So that leaves me with three answer choices. To let the reader know about the surprise, to give the characters, the actors, directions so they know what to do and how to say their lines, or to let the reader know what characters are thinking. So if we get rid of answer choice B, who thinks they can tell me what answer choice is the best? A, C, or D? What answer choice do you think is the best one out of the ones we have left? Let's think a little bit more about plays for a second. So, Noah, and I want to keep using your example because you did a fantastic job explaining it. More than one person reads a play, right, Noah? Because there's more than one actor in a play. So, if you were to go to a play, no, it's okay, Alexa, that's fine. Plays can be kind of tricky. With all the different characters and things, it's very easy to get lost. But a play, like Noah said, more than one person is reading it, right? And you said you practiced a play in third grade. So, Alexa, when you're in a play, is the audience supposed to be watching the play and reading what's going on and looking up and seeing the actors, or do they just pay attention to the actors? Okay. So is the audience the one reading the play, or are the actors the one reading? So are they there with the play like this? They have to be reading it? No, no, no. So who's the one that has to know the play? The actors. They need to know what to say, right? And they're not on the stage doing this because it wouldn't be a very good play. If everyone walked out with big pieces of paper and they went, "Oh, um, I bought you a dog. It's a surprise," because then everyone would know whoever was playing that character didn't do a very good job of memorizing their lines and remembering them. But the actors need to know what's going to happen, right? Because they need to know, oh, this part is a sad part, so I gotta pretend to cry. Or this part's a happy part, so I need to look really happy. Or they need to know, is it my turn to talk? Or is it this person? Who goes next? They need to know that. So the way that a play is written, it's not written for the audience. It's written for the actors. So it's not really to let them know about the surprise because the actors do that, right? When the little boy walks into the garage really slow, he tells them, I got you a surprise dog for your anniversary. The actor lets us know about the surprise. What the characters are thinking, they can do that, right? Like if the little boy is nervous, like you said earlier, he doesn't know how his parents are going to react. He can show us that by when he walks in, maybe he looks nervous. Or if the mom or dad is surprised because they were surprised at the end, right? And they were like, they can do that by the way that they act. They don't have to go, Christopher, I am surprised. They can act a certain way and we'll know. So the reason why they have these is to let them know, to let the characters, the actors, know what to do and how to say their lines. Look at what they said. Later that afternoon, the phone rings. Christopher runs excitedly to answer the phone. Whoever is playing Christopher in this play needs to know that when that phone starts to ring, he's not just going to walk up to it and pick it up like he's bored and go, Hi, hello, it's Christopher. Because he's waiting for something. Okay, Chase. He's waiting for that news about the dog. So he's running over and he's excited. He's thinking, man, the dog's going to get here. They're going to tell me about the dog, something. Yes, Kaylee. You could. That might help out the actors. But these parts here, they're so that the actors know how to do things and how to say things. We have other examples here. Dad is working. Mom is standing nearby, handing tools to dad. So whoever's playing the dad has to be pretending to work on something. And the mom is standing not far away, but close by and handing him, oh, here, you need this tool? Here, do you need this? So that it looks like they're working together. Or even here at the bottom, when right next to dad it says surprised. So whoever is playing the dad needs to know that when he talks there, whatever lines he has to say, he needs to sound like shocked, like surprised. He shouldn't sound sad about it. He shouldn't go, the train station? Why the train station? That he needs to sound surprised, like, whoa, what do you mean? So this one was for the characters to let them know what to do and how they should sound. If they need to sound surprised or angry or scared or whatever. What about question 4? How did Christopher's mother feel about the gift? Use the evidence from the text and respond. So who can tell me, what did you think? How do you think Christopher's mom felt about this gift that Christopher got for them? How do they feel? Jada? Happy and surprised. Okay. What makes you think that she's happy? What part of this play shows us that mom is happy about this surprise that Christopher has gotten her? And then Jada, if you need help, Alexa will help you out. But let's. Oh, okay, the last paragraph. Let's see. Mom grinning. I think that one word right there gives us all the proof we need. Right next to mom, it says that she's grinning. So if mom is grinning when she says this, Jada, she's feeling happy, right? She wouldn't have this big smile on her face and be sad. She wouldn't go, "Oh, I lost my purse." Doesn't make any sense. Or she wouldn't go, "Oh, I fell down and dropped all the groceries. Now they're dirty." You wouldn't smile when you say that. So if she's saying, "Thank you," and she's smiling, then we know that she's feeling happy about it. So we can put mom feels happy because she is smiling. And they use, you know what? I'm going to use the word they use. She is grinning. So she's happy when she's saying this. She's got this big grin on her face. So we know that she's feeling happy about it. Happy about this surprise that Christopher got them. I'm going to leave this page up in case you need a chance to go back and fix your answers or to underline your proof, whatever you need to do. Go ahead and fix your papers now.